Really, one of the things that I love about G.E.M, about this specific album that she came out with, is that she created an entire story using all the 14 songs in one album. Usually, other thematic albums would just follow a certain theme, but they won't necessarily tell a story. She did that here. She's telling an entire story using each of the songs in her album. So I did 1 to 6. So let's do, sorry, 1 to 5. So let's do 6 to maybe 8, or maybe 6 to 7. Let's go. Okay. I'm trying to guess like the story because it's apparently written backwards. So the first part is actually the end. So yeah, in the last part, I guess that she was actually in a wheelchair, and this is her reality. So there's different worlds. There's the metaverse world, and then there's the actual world that she's in, and this is the real world. Nice. Okay. So number one, she's really covering all possible genres in each of the song. So she went through ballad. There's like pop, dance pop or something, and now she's doing rap. So again, I think this is a way for her to sort of showcase her versatility, and her her flow isn't actually very. It's not common. So I remember Snoop Dogg in one of the videos, he discussed how all the raps actually sound the same now, but hers is different from the usual rap that you would hear. Great. Okay, let's go. So last time I was wondering if, because there was a girl in the metaverse, she was spending time with a girl in the metaverse. And initially I thought that girl, at least my theory, is that that girl is probably the girlfriend of this guy. And maybe accidentally she killed that girl. So that girl is her best friend and the girlfriend or something. Or they're in a relationship with this guy in this video. I don't know if I'm correct. I'm still guessing. Okay, let's do it. Your spit has turned to showers. You just have to really admire her lyricism, the poetry that she puts in it. Conversations have turned into fire. Haters march with their chests. You know, some of the YouTubers that I know personally, I mean that I've conversed with, one of the things that they say is that sometimes all it takes is one person to comment something bad, to sort of just leave a hate comment, and it's going to cause like a slew of other people that will join in the hate. And I've personally experienced that, by the way. So I can truly relate with what she's saying here, that sometimes a simple conversation can turn into showers of hate. And it's so hard to keep, like, it's so hard to control. And so, okay, so I'm just trying to figure out what the lyrics has to do with the story. Okay. So they are together. Just to explain, so she's a Christian. This entire thing is actually like a conversation, I believe, that she's having she's a Christian. So naturally she believes in God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. So this is her conversation with God. Okay. So that's why the lyrics here says she actually called unto the Father. Yeah, my merciful Father, wouldn't you have rage? So they are together. The celebrity and she are together. Okay, so they're having a fight, I guess. She's jealous of the girl, but that girl in the music video, in the photo shoot, is not the same girl as in the girl in the metaverse. So it's no. Oh, so this is how she ended up in a wheelchair. She killed him. I mean, the accident killed him. Just the musicality, how you can you can feel and hear the desperation in her voice in the song as she calls for, like, she's in panic, she doesn't know what to do, she's going deeper and deeper into depression. Just, I can't say enough of how cerebral she is when she's creating music. It's not just like, oh, this feels right. She actually thinks about how the melody and the beat and the lyrics should be delivered in just to communicate the right emotion so that people can actually understand the story that she's telling. Okay, so I guess the accident, so they were fighting and the accident had her ended up in a wheelchair and probably killed the guy. But this is not the same guy in her metaverse. She's, I guess she's sort of blaming herself that she ended up in a wheelchair and the guy died. Okay, let's go to 7. Let's see what happened. Okay. Ice Age. Oh, now very traditional. She came from rap and now it's sounding so traditional. Yeah, so this is sounding very traditional. It sounds like a traditional Chinese instrument. That thing that reverberates. That's I think that's a Chinese instrument. The one that keeps on repeating in the background. So this is the guy. So this is the guy in the metaverse, which is not the same guy that died. So I guess she met somebody in the metaverse. And it's very consistent, that traditional sounding instrument. It's very consistent. It's just there. I just love the cinematography. Okay. All these distortions, it slips my mind what they try to call it nowadays. But all these distortions is well placed because it's sort of like a pin. It's like a chapter that it's time to move. Like it's you're about to witness a turning point, a major turning point in the story. That distortion, that So the guy is her neighbor. So she keeps her tears in a bottle. What is he building? Okay, so I guess she's now trying that in this chapter of her love story with a guy that she met in the metaverse, like it has reached a certain point where she, like, it's just stagnant. So I guess that's why it's called this the ice age. It's like stagnant. They can't move forward anymore. She can't do it anymore for some reason. Like no matter how heated, no matter how warm and in fire their relationship and love for each other is, they simply cannot continue anymore. Okay. I'm just wondering what he's doing. Is he trying to find her? And this last part is meant to like create a like a a cliffhanger. This last part, she's trying to create a cliffhanger because it seems that he is trying to reach out to her or something, like find her in the real world so that they can continue their relationship in the real world. So she's sort of creating like a cliffhanger so that you will watch out for the next one and see what's about to happen. So it feels like a crescendo of some sort uh, to, towards the next major turning point in the story. Okay, she writes a letter. Okay, so she's reaching out to the guy in the real world. What did she write him? So let's do 8, just because I want to know actually what happens. I don't know what did she write in the letter. Okay, start. Original story by Jen. Written by Jen. Did she direct this too? So back in the real world, it's genius on how she actually created different color palettes for you to make it easier for the audience to identify which world she's into. So this is the past. There's a brownish kind of hue in it. This is very stripped down. So she came from rapping to something more traditional in sound, and now this is very stripped down. It's sort of like a contemporary kind of singing, but she's playing more into her voice rather than the instruments. In the other one, those was that was actually heavy in terms of instruments. There were a lot of distortions, a lot of instruments. Now it's very stripped down. She's just she knows exactly what she's trying to do. She's trying to display and demonstrate and just show everybody the kind of vocal power that she has and the range that she has. In the present day, it's kind of like pinkish in hue. So that's the girl in the metaverse. That is a girl in the metaverse. So they were friends. This is the metaverse. But there's something very consistent with the lighting, regardless of which world you're into. Like the lighting creates very specific, it shines on very specific areas in the scene. There's no world that's brightly lit. And when it's heavy with instruments, she doesn't actually sing. So I guess this part is for you to dwell in her emotions. Oh, she shut her out. So I guess this part is when it was fresh, when she just got on her wheelchair, and she shut out her friend. Okay. So it was the girl that gave her that metaverse glasses. Okay. She named herself Gloria. And there she is. Okay. I guess it's a little clearer to me now. I still want to now I want to know what happens to the rest. So I think the story is a little clearer. There's still some bleak parts to me. I'm not sure if her friend is supposed to play a bigger role in all of this, bigger than what this is supposed to be. So we know that it was actually her friend that gave her that metaverse glasses, those VR glasses. We know that she was the cause, or at least the fight that they were having is the cause of the death of the other boy. And the new guy that she has in the metaverse is actually right across her, like they're neighbors. But for some reason, she's already trying to cut ties with the boy. Maybe because she doesn't want him. She doesn't want him to find out who the real she is, because it seems that he's trying to find out. Okay, so I guess in the next part I'll try to do so this is 6, 7, and 8. I'll try to do 9, 10, 11, or 9, 10, and then 11 and 12. But G.E.M has not disappointed me. This is the reason she's one of my favorite Asian singers. And thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. If you have any requests, any singer that you want me to feature or want me to react to, any song that you want me to react to video, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section, or you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. Thank you. Till next time.